Hello guys, my name is Mohsin Altaf and today we will discuss how we can develop the online questionnaire for survey purpose because survey is a very much common technique and through simple steps we can create online questionnaire where you will have the link and you will have the QR code to distribute to the respondents and where you can easily collect your data. Many websites will provide you services where you can create the online questionnaire, just like we have the Typeform, we have the SurveyMonkey, then the Google Forms, JotForms, Service Sparrow, Zoho Surveys. But as per me, if you will ask me, so I will always recommend you Google Forms. So Google Form is basically free of cost source where you can create the online questionnaire. In easy steps you can create online questionnaires. So in this one video we will have the a step-to-step guide or we have the different steps to create the online questionnaire. So we will go through all the steps from the zero. So here for example if we are using the Google form, so we will write here Google Forms and you will have this one. Means you will find this one window where you can find the lots of links. Here you have the Google form and you will open that one Google form. For this one you must have your Gmail ID, just like you have the email on Gmail. So for this, if you have, then you can easily open this one Google form. In this one Google form, you have already have many templates. So just like in the case of event registration, we have the different form. Just like t-shirt sign up, we have the different forms. Some forms that is already created there, but you need to develop your own form. So that's why you will click here on the plus sign. Whenever you will click here, so you will find this one untitled form. Here you can write your name, just like if I want to name it diversity management survey. So my basically I'm going to check the diversity management. So that's why I want to create the diversity management survey. So that's why I named it diversity management survey. So that is the description where you will describe all the things related to the ethical consideration, or if you have some statement, so you will put all the things inside this one box. For example, I have this one statement. I'm going to paste this one statement here, just like where I will describe the title of my research and why I'm going to collect data and how we can means use your data, how we will care for the GDPR, data privacy laws, and data retention, research only use. So we cannot means mention any name here. So and it would be only used for our research paper that is the academic research. Basically, this one portion is for giving the confidence to our respondent. Means through this one portion we can give the confidence to our respondent that we cannot disclose your identity and all the information will be hidden from. So we cannot means disclose your personal information to anyone, and we will handle the data compliance with the general data protection regulation. It will give the confidence to your respondent to give you the answer of your questions. So after this one statement, we have this one untitled question. So whenever you will click here on the plus button, so here you can add the questions. For example, on this one side we have the question. If you want to ask any question, you will write here. On the right side we have this one options. Short answer if the data is in if you're collecting the qualitative data, then you will have this one options, a short answer and the paragraph. Or if you means add open-ended question just for the qualitative data, then you will click on this one. This one is the multiple choice question, just like if we have the surveys where we have only 5 options, where the respondent will click on the one option, then you will click on this one. This one is the checkboxes. For example, if the respondent have 1 or 2 options or 3 options, then if he want to click on 2, 3, 4 options, then we have this one checkbox. Also, this have one more facility here. If you need some file from someone, if you need some picture from someone, then we have this one option where you can ask them to upload your CVs, your pictures, or anything in the document form. This one is the linear scale. This one is the rating. For example, sometime if you purchase some product where you will find some star ratings, so you can also give some stars here where the respondent will click on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars, where you can collect the data in ratings. We have the different some more options here, just like the multiple choice grade, uh, checkbox grade, where you're asked 2 or more questions. Then we are using this one options. So we have the multiple means options here, but normally we are using these 2 multiple choice and the checkboxes. So I'm clicking on this one multiple choice. So here we have the, for example, if you have the 5 options, then you will just write here all the options you have, and your respondent will click only on the one option. For example, here we have strongly disagree. Then you have disagree. Then the third person you have the neutral, then agree, and then the fifth one is the strongly agree. So here you have completed your the first question, how much you are satisfied. So we can view along with development of this one questionnaire by clicking on this one I. There is a one I on the upside, that is the preview. If you click, then you can find this one view as well. So for example, we already created this one questionnaire, how much you are satisfied, and here your respondent will view this type of interface. Also, we can add some consent form inside this one. Basically, when we are going to collect the data, so first of all, we need the consent from our respondent, so we can add the consent form inside this one questionnaire. So I'm going to add the consent form in this one form. So for this reason, I will click on the plus button, and then I will click on the check boxes where I have the different check boxes. So I will create some more check boxes here by clicking down there. So I will just write here the participant consent form. But whenever you will write here the participant consent form, you must click it here on this one button, that is required. Basically, without filling this one, the respondent cannot complete their form, because that one is mandatory for the ethical consideration, so that's why we need to click here on the required box. So I'm going to paste our first consent which we need from our respondent. I confirm that I have read the sheet, read and understand the information sheet for the above study that we already given on the in the initial of our questionnaire. This one is my second uh, consent which I need from my participant. that participation is voluntarily, and free means we didn't pay for any participation. So I paste my all the responses here in the consent form, and if you will again preview this one, you will find it just like this. So where the participant will click on all the responses, and then they will means move to the other one options, means other one questions. Now I'm going to create the questionnaire of diversity management, which I already want to. I already have the questionnaire on the back side, and I want to create the online questionnaire. For example, this one was my questionnaire. That one is a diversity management related questionnaire. So I have few questionnaire here. So what I will do, I will simply copy the questions here. Then I will simply go to this one online questionnaire, uh, where I will click on this one sign. Simply I will paste here the question, and then I will click on the options where I have the strongly disagree, strongly agree. So I created my first question. Then again, so you don't need to create the other one question. So you can simply, if you will click on this one, so you can create a duplicate question just like this. So now we have the two questions here. So what I will do, I will simple copy my second one question and paste here in this one box. Then again I will click on this one. I will copy my third one question because all the responses were same, so that's why I'm going to paste here the third one. So again I will copy on, click on this one duplication. I will copy my fourth question and I will paste here. So this is the way through which you can create your whole questionnaire. But if you need some open-ended question, for example, if you want to ask something and the options are on the respondent and they can give any answer to you, then you can create short answer or the paragraph. Short answer is the 2 or 3 lines answer, and the paragraph, if for example you uh, ask him to describe the whole story of anything, then you can create this one. For example, describe your story. Okay, so along with, it's my suggestion, along with development of the questionnaire, you must see this one preview. It will give you the actual interface which your respondent can see. Just like describe your story here, the respondent can write anything. So this is the way through which we can create our uh, online questionnaire. So now I will show you one example here. So that's we created in previous one video. That one is a dissertation questionnaire, and which I already show you that how we can write the description of all the things. Then this one is the participant consent forms. Then I gave here the digital signature where they can write their name. Here they can write their company name. This is the age category, how they can give their age category. Means you can give the age categories where they can click in to describe the age category. In this way you can describe, means ask them about their nationalities, then marital status, then gender, then you can start your questionnaire. After completion of your questionnaire, how you can create the link. So in simple ways you can create your links, just like if you will see here. So we have the copy responder link. If you will click on this one, sorry, this one is unpublished. So first of all we need to publish this one. You will click anyone with the link, So we will click on the publish. So now it's going to publish. Got it. And now we can copy respondent links. So this one is the link. So this one link is very much means a long link, but you can shorten this one even. So here you can create the short link by clicking on this one button. So you can copy this one link here, and this one link you can send to your respondents, and whenever they will click on this one link, then they can open the form and then they can fill the form. The most important thing, whenever they will fill the form, the responses will be automatically come inside your repository. So I will show you how you can download the responses and how you can download uh, the responses of your respondents. So I have the different forms in my repository, so I will show you how you can download the data after means finishing your all the survey. So whenever, for example, I have this one form and I collected data already. So whenever you will click on the responses, for example, in this one case, the 116 people responded me on this one. So you can find data here. So this one is the data description of the data. So just like position, student, staff, address information. So lots of people responded me on this one. So if you will click on this one, view in sheet. Whenever you will click on this one, view on sheet, you can download this one data. So here you can find that all the data is available in sheets where you can use for analysis purpose. Thank you.